Hi, good evening. This is your friend Han here, and it is great to see you here tonight. And tonight I'm very excited because, man, if you own a WordPress blog, you must have this too. Okay, this in the name of the product is called WP Snapper 2.0. You can see over here. It is by Ricky and Michael again, and Ricky is kind of working overtime right now and a bit sick, so having to get Michael here to talk about what exactly is this product do. And if you own any WordPress sites, you need to have this. And I'm seriously, because this thing does not only not only back up your entire blog, but it does something called token. Okay, you can literally have multiple. If you set up a template, you can have multiple different sites set up instantly with the 60 seconds. It's a I think it's best as far as cloning and backup and deploy sites. It's in its class. I think it would be the number one software because it does something that no other software in the world does, and that is a token. So I'm gonna let you guys learn about the customer token feature that which is again this software has. And among the other features, now you can back up the entire site with a Google Doc, Dropbox, your own server now, and a whole bunch of other great stuff. So yeah, so if you are on a WordPress site and you want to protect your site from hacking or just crashing overnight, and your hosting company lose your entire site before it's too late, you need backup your site. And also, if you're affiliate, you need to learn how to clone sites to save you lots time. What you do is set up template sites, then you can instantly deploy over 25 to 100 sites. Okay, save you tons of time, because normally the other software, after you clone it, you still have to go in there to customize everything. With this one, you literally, with a couple click of buttons, you don't have to customize after you deploy the site. So I'm gonna let you guys learn more about it during the interview. So this is friend Han, and by the way, I like this thing so much, I'm again offering the cash price for this. So kind of look out my review for tomorrow morning, and hope you win this time. If you haven't won last time, a couple ones, but I hope you win this time. So you gotta play to win though. So for now, enjoy the interview and see what Michael has to say about this thing. And at the end of the interview, I do have a little short demo for you, so you can see how this works and how this is gonna really save your butt. Okay, when it comes to your site that's crashing or got hacked, and you know what, you're gonna absolutely love the price for this. This is a lifetime deal, okay? And it's gonna be a steal tomorrow, so you want to pay attention to this. All right, this is your friend Han. Until next time, may peace and love always be with you. Keep smiling, and I'll be talk to you soon. Cheers. Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Hannah again, and it is great to see you here. And today I have Michael back with us again. He's going to share another awesome WordPress backup solution with us, and I'm actually just let him go into it in the next couple of minutes. Before we get into all that, let's kind of learn how Michael got started. I promise he's going to be very exciting and with the internet marketing, and what did he exactly do to achieve a level of success he has today.
I robbed banks online. It was very easy to do. It was an easy business. No. Okay. I used to do consulting for businesses. I used to do their paid media and do their webinars for them. I did not rob banks. I promise you. I'm a happily married man with 3 kids. I do not intend to go to jail. But that's basically the long and the short of it. I did online consulting. And as a bet, I went into selling products and internet marketing, and the whole thing just got bigger than I expected. So here I am sitting down with the immortal Han Fan.
All right, sounds great. So, and of course, Michael and Ricky here is gonna launching a product called the WP Snapper 2.0. Actually, this is the second version now. Yeah. So let's talk about, for those who don't know what WP Snapper is. Can you talk about, kind of go over what does it exactly do?
It bites people. No, it's not. Okay. It's not that type of snapper. It basically it snaps people. Basically, what it does is it's a backup, cloning, and redeployment tool. Now, there's a lot of backup and cloning tools, but they don't have custom redeployment, and that's the whole power of WP Snapper. Is not the fact that it just backs up sites, but it does custom redeployment of your sites with token sets we'll go to tokens in just a second because tokens always sound like a lot of fun. Sounds like you're stuck in a subway and there's no way to get off, but trust me, tokens are very important.
Or the video game machines.
Yeah, video game machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss those things. When I was a boy, they had tons of those token arcade machines. Go ahead.
I still have some left.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen one.
Hey, it's money.
That's right. That's right.
So,
go ahead.
go ahead.
Well, good time, everyone. Yes, I'm a joker. I can't help myself, just so you know. This is part of who I am.
Yes.
But if you guys want to know what makes it so different is this, right? There's just a ton of products out there that back up sites. So let's go into what tokens are.
Uh-huh.
Tokens are customized code. It allows you to customize your settings for your website. So if you want to customize your site with Amazon, or you want to customize your site with AdSense, or customize your site with ClickBank, however you want to customize your site, you can save those settings, and you can try different themes, different plugins, and you can basically test and kind of mix and match your sites a lot faster. So yeah, there's a lot of backup software out there, but there's nothing like this in the whole world. This is the only type of custom redeployment software there is, and it's pretty neat. The 2.0 version, it's a much more simplified design. It's a lot easier to use. It also allows you to use Google Drive. It allows you to use Dropbox, and it allows you to use Amazon S3 to back up all your work. So it's no longer just held on our servers. It's also held on your own property. So it's a simplified interface. It's just really, really cool what you can do with it. It's for anybody out there. I mean, if you're offline or online, if you have a website, all you want to do is back up your site. It's great to use. If you want to, make money as an affiliate, it's fantastic to use. If you're doing offline marketing and you're making sites for different people, we have one guy, Doug Norton, who made over $40,000 using this.
Oh wow!
And yeah, and he did something that you just would never think of. He was making real estate websites. He was making customized real estate websites. He was basically just cloning them and just changing up some of the customization. And people were paying a premium to make real estate websites. And he made over 40 grand doing that in his spare time just last year alone. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually have a whole interview with him discussing how he made the money. So, it's amazing what you can do with this tool. There's the possibilities are endless. Like I said, everyone should be backing up their site in case their site goes kapooey. But now also you have on top of that the ability to make money in various different ways. So.
Right. I think that's an interesting point. I think a lot of people really like the WordPress interface, but it's open source code, so there's a lot of loopholes and the hackers can get into, or who knows, maybe you got some hater out there, and they can destroy your site. So it's very smart to have backups, right?
Yeah.
You can really rely on the your web hosting to back up your website. First of all, they don't really back up hourly or daily or whatever. They usually it takes a very hard time even just get a hold of them, and they make you have to pay extra fee to just a whole bunch of hassles and time and money consuming when that happens. So it's very smart to have a solution like this just for backup, for safety, just so you can sleep tight at night. Some stuff happen to your site, and with the customization token thing, I haven't seen anybody does this. It's really a time saver, because normally you have to, even when you clone a site, when you back up a site, you have to go in there and do a lot of tweaks, which is very time consuming too. And it sounds like this thing solves that problem, right?
Oh, absolutely. It solves all the problems. It saves all the time. I'll give you one example.
Okay.
One big marketer out there, Chris Winters,
Mm-hmm.
he does a lot with offline, and he goes out and makes customized sites for lead generation, right, for offline marketing. So what we showed him was that he doesn't have to go out there and back it up, set it all up again in cPanel, do all that stuff. He can just set it all up just by clicking a few buttons. He can customize it. He can change different looks, different themes. And you can do it just by literally just clicking a few buttons. It's a lot easier than the traditional backup, and then uploading to the site. It can be done over and over again without having to touch your cPanel whatsoever. So what this is really about, everyone, is saving yourself a lot of stinking time. Not to mention a way to split test different things. If you want to test out different things, now you can. You set your token sets. Again, token just means customized code. Does not mean arcade games or subways. And it's really for every single person who is online. If you guys want to make any money online, first of all, as Han just said, people can go into your site and do damage to it. It's good to have backups. I don't know anybody that never had a problem with a WordPress site. If you have a WordPress site, you're gonna have problems with it going down eventually. So, it's good just to back up stuff, let alone all the other tools that it has. I mean, the added tools is like, okay, great, it's just gravy, So it's a great tool. The pricing's incredibly affordable. I mean, most backup stuff is very expensive, like WP Twin is $200, and all that does is back up your site. It doesn't do custom redeployment. It doesn't do any of that stuff. So, there is stuff like this out there. It's much more expensive, and it doesn't do a fraction of what this does.
Yeah, and if you're affiliate marketers, and you think about building within the next couple of months, you want to build 25 to 100 sites.
Yeah.
You have to do manually. Though personally, I think that's kind of stupid. But and just think how much time you could save and how much energy you could save having a tool like this in your toolbox, and instead of spend 2 hours to customize every single site, you just really make a template out of it, and then maybe you want to do some token customization, maybe you don't, and with the click of a button, you're all set, you're good to go, your site's live online, start making money for you. So yeah. It's really a very, very awesome tool. I think anyone who owns a WordPress site should have. So let's talk about, we know there's a token difference, we know this thing does backup and clone. Is there any other differentiation stuff to make this WP Sniper a better choice?
Yeah, I mean, basically, here's the whole deal, right? Okay. You can do this stuff, back it up, stick it on your own hard drive, upload it, and figure out and learn. You basically have to learn how to configure backing up sites. Mm-hmm. I don't think people out there should be doing that stuff. I don't think you make money doing it. You make money creating sites. You make money getting sites out there. Mm-hmm. I think every other form of competition is not competition at all. I'm not worried about competition. It's not competition. Basically, every other thing that's out there just clones your sites and allows you to manually go do it yourself. I mean, if you think about how much time that is, if you like working less than minimum wage, then you'll love that kind of stuff. And not to mention it's more expensive than our stuff. But now you have the ability to do the customization. I just think if you're looking at what your time is worth, it's really a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for anybody who's watching this.
Awesome.
It really is.
So for those who are kind of be interesting at this, by the way, I'm going to show you a demo video to see how all this works. So if you are still need some clarification, just stay tuned, watch the demo video at the end of the interview. So for those who are kind of got very interesting at this but still unsure yet, what should you say to those people?
I would say to the people just this: if you value your time, if you value backing up your website, if you value the idea of customizing websites or split testing, I mean, there's so many different ways you can do this. What is your time worth to you? And no matter if you're online, you should be backing up your site, period. So therefore, you need it, right? If you're online, you're gonna have to back up your site. So therefore, you need that primarily. But if you think about all the other features you get, all the customizations, saving yourself time, I mean, like what more do you want? I mean, yeah, I agree. There's stuff out there, but listen, there's nothing even close. They're not our competition because there's nothing out there that even comes close to this. Really, it's really a question of your time. And if you think that you enjoy going in your cPanel and you enjoy doing this and you enjoy customizing Amazon every time the same way over and over again, then you don't need it. But I'm telling you that I know that just frustrates the living daylights out of you. I know because it frustrates me to death. When I have to go in there and customize the same site, I was like, oh my goodness. Software makes your life easier. It's just like being the Stone Ages versus being ahead. I mean, you can go out there and you can grab a ditch. You can go grab a shovel and dig a ditch, and you could probably make your own concrete, but don't do it. Okay, have a guy build your house. It's much simpler. So it's the same process.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I totally agree with that. So. On that note, I think I got everything I need to ask you here, Mike. I know you're extremely busy right now, so and I think once people watch this demo video, they're gonna be blown away how cool this is. So let's kind of forgot to talk about the product. Let's talk about like what timing will launch this. What's the pricing point, and
sure.
what exactly they get in the front end offer?
Basically, they get everything I just mentioned, every single thing you mentioned. It's just basically how many sites you want to back up. We have a 5 gig backup and a 10 gig backup.
Okay.
And so the 5 gig and a 10 gig, that's it. There isn't upsell. The upsell is having unlimited. Okay? And so it's not 5 or 10. It's infinity. No, it's infinity times whatever. So anyways, it's unlimited amount of sites. That's the upsell. So it's really streamlined. It's every single thing I've told you. Do you want to back up a certain, just a small number of sites, or do you want to back up a large number of sites? But the customization code, all that stuff is still there. The full functionality is there in all different features, in each set. So don't worry about not getting features on one or the other. But if you want to do more sites, I recommend you do, because this is a form of special offer. After this launch, this is not going to be in the public. So don't think that this is going to be coming out with a 3.0 or 4.0. This is probably going to be the last time this is on a forum whatsoever. We do plan on rolling this out and selling this to the public for the same price as most backup software. Most backup software out there is $200. But it has no functionality as well. It just backs up your site. Ooh, so what? So if you want the added functionality and you don't want to pay all the money, then this is the last time you're going to see this. It's well worth the money. I think like I said, if you're going to be if you have a site, you need to back it up. This is perfect for what you need. So there really should be no hesitation, because after this forum launch is done, it is going to go out to the general public. The price will not be even close to this, but it's a great piece of software. No matter what, you're going to love it. I promise.
Okay, so are you allowed to disclose the price range, or?
I am, Sam. I am. It's $27 for the Lite. That's 5 gig. $37 for the 10 gig.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's Lite. It's no monthly user.
There's no monthlies, but if you want to pay me monthly, I will take your money happily. I have many different charities. I have a charity at the Chinese food restaurant, at the pizza store. I go there all the time, so I'll be happy to take donations.
I'm putting my charity in Haha Buddha, those big ones.
No, it's one time. Don't worry about it. No monthlies. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you already said the OTO is the unlimited version, right?
Yep.
Now, what kind of training are you guys having there?
Basically, it's very simple to use, but we will have a full set of training videos. We will have everything done so that there's no guessing. If you are completely clueless on what to do, we have a complete set of training videos that we'll have for you. So don't feel lost. The software is much more, the new version has much more streamlined settings. So don't worry, training will all be there. Don't worry. Well, I'll be training videos, like over-the-shoulder type videos. You can see what we're doing on the screen, and you can see exactly how to do it.
All right. One last question. I think it's a kind of important question. Is would it work with all the web hosting companies, or is there any requirement for getting this plugin to work?
As long as you have WordPress, no. I mean, if you're using WordPress, I think that's the question. It's not so much the hosting companies are using WordPress. If you're using WordPress, the answer is yes. If you're not using WordPress, then this is not necessary for you. This is mostly for WordPress.
Okay.
This is for it.
Okay.
So it's not hosting. It's just WordPress.
Oh, cool. All right. Hey, I think that's all the questions I need to ask you here. Do you have any final words before you go?
Final words?
Yeah.
Come on now. You're never going to get a better deal like this. Come on, guys. Our launches are a lot of fun. We always have a lot of fun. If nothing else, I'm in music, right? So.
Yes. Should I ask about who gave you a haircut?
Yeah. Who does my haircut?
I don't know.
I'm more aerodynamic this way.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, so and for those who are watching this, make sure you stay tuned watching the demo video, and look out my email tomorrow. I think you're gonna I am gonna offer the cash contest again, so maybe you can get a free copy of this. You know, who knows? Anyway, so just kind of watch out my email, watch the demo video, and Michael, thank you again for being with us today, and it's always a lot of fun talking with you.
I'm ready there, Han Fan.
Talk to you soon, my friend.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
Hey guys, Ricky Mateka here, and I'd like to welcome you to WP Snapper version 2.0. This is my affiliate domination engine. We are releasing this bad boy in 2 days. I'm talking about countless nights of development and pretty much sleepless nights from yours truly right here. So let's log in quick. Now, WP Snapper has been reinvented from the ground up. All right, it works with all major storage platforms. Okay, it's been redone. Okay, and reinvented. So let me show you what I mean. All right, so under the system setup, you quickly add cPanel accounts, and you can add as many as you like. It also works with Amazon S3, so you can add as many Amazon S3 accounts as you like. All you need to do is just plug in your info. We double check that we can connect, and it automatically creates a bucket in your Amazon S3 account, and then you can back up and deploy right to that bucket. Okay, with our redone, okay, and re-envisioned wizard. All right, so that you have your external accounts too as well. Okay, you can authorize Dropbox, and you can authorize Google Drive, so you can back up and store and deploy right from Dropbox or Google Drive. So you don't have to worry about using Amazon S3 if you don't have access to that. And actually, we are also built in the ability to use our own Amazon in case the customer doesn't have access. So this is a seamless integration. Okay, the tokens have been reinvented. All right, and what I mean about tokens is what WP Snapper excels at. It excels at deploying a custom configuration per affiliate site. So say you have an Amazon site or a ClickBank site or a CPA site or an offline site. Well, in version 1.0, you can only put a bunch of tokens in at one time, and then you would have to just manually fish through them to pick the right configuration settings in order when you're deploying the site. Well, in WP Snapper 2.0, you don't have to do that anymore. You have something called token sets. So you can create a specific token set for a specific site that has all your configuration variables that are specific to that one site. All right, so it's as simple as adding tokens and just clicking the plus button and the minus button and then just adding the tokens. So as you can see, I'm managing my tokens for a PR4 token set. All right, so now if I go back here, I may have a token set for my Amazon site configurations, my ClickBank sites, and you can manage and add the tokens there. Okay, so this gives you ultimate power. Now, say you have clients you're doing this for, you have custom themes, custom plugins, custom configuration sets for review sites. No problem with WP Snapper 2.0. You just plug them in as a new token set, add your tokens, and then during the wizard, you're able to go. The upload manager is very seamless. You can do an Amazon S3 upload, or you can do a Google Drive or Dropbox upload. If you click that, you basically just put a name, so just a quick name, and then you select what you want to upload to. Dropbox and say Google Drive. So say I want to do Dropbox. You select your backup file, and then you're gonna go. So let's just select something here so I can just show you. Let's just select this for now. Start the upload, and what this is doing now, this is actually connecting right to Dropbox, and this is going to put this on Dropbox for later deploying. So basically, when you're installing with the wizard, it's going to be deployed. So give that a second. It's connecting right now, and this does it with Google Drive and Amazon S3. So you have the ultimate power of using this one simple uploader to do all the stuff you need. Okay, and as you can see, there we go. It will be over here with the size. Now, we're selling WP Snapper on a storage base set. So we're giving out 5 gigabit license, 10 gigabit license, or unlimited gigabyte license. Okay, so that's going to depend on what kind of backups you're going to be doing and what kind of storage you actually need to use the system. So let's go back to the dashboard and just do a new quick site. So let's do a new install, and let's name this new Snapper site. All right, so maybe this is for a client, or maybe it's a review site. I press the save button. All right, so it's been added. So I click here, and the wizard has been reinvented. So we press the continue button, and all we gotta do is select key. So we're gonna select our cPanel account. We're gonna select the template. So say this is my Dropbox. This is my Dropbox upload. This is my Google Drive upload. All right, and then I can just put in quick name like Snapper Demo or something like that, right? So what this does is, it's going to go create a subdomain on your behalf, or you can use this to add add-on domains to your cPanel account. Okay, put the password in, so put a test. Okay, and then here is where it gets really powerful, because you set up your tokens. So now I'm going to select what token set I want to deploy for this site. So if I want to set up my PR4 token set, it'll come back with all my tokens. Now, what's really awesome about that is that basically you can have you dynamically configure your WordPress site beforehand with these tokens, and then you assign them. So say you screwed up and you want to do your ClickBank site configurations, okay? Well, there's no tokens stored in there, but yeah, like, so, well, you get the drift. You're basically going to cycle through whatever tokens you want to install. So now I'm going to press the save the configurations, and if I was done, it's basically going to come with all the configurations for that and tells you exactly what's going to go on. So you can either edit it or go on. So let's go install the site. So right now it's installing, creating the database, okay? It's creating the demo subdomain, and remember, you can do this with add-on domains. So the installation process has been redone as well. It's processing my Dropbox backup file, so it's actually going to Dropbox, it's reading it down, and it's going to install and deploy it for you. So just wait for that to go for a second. Now it's uploading to the site. Okay, that's completed. And I mean, this is like no tech required. I mean, you basically set your tokens, set your Dropbox, set your Google Drive, set your Amazon S3 accounts, and just let this rip, okay? You can build as many sites as fast and how many of them you want. You can use this for your clients. You can use this for anything, pretty much anything. Affiliate domination. Like I said, one dude came up to me and said he made $35,000 using my version 1, and when he sees this software, which he hasn't seen yet, he's gonna go nuts, because basically this gives you a little bit, a lot more control and over the whole system. So that was successful. We'll click the success, and then we can go just check out the site quick that it just built. So it just built this site really fast. Okay, and then, this would be your tokens or whatever. Okay, so let me show you the reinvented backup plugin. I'll be right back. Now this is where it gets even more powerful. See, the backup plugin has been reinvented. It used to be just a one-click backup, and then you would have to download it and then upload it to Snapper. Well, here's what's ultra cool. This seamlessly integrates with your Snapper 2.0 account. So what you would do is you come to your settings, and then you put in your Snapper account information. If you want to be able to store to an FTP account, an Amazon S3 account, if you want to store to a Dropbox, you want to store to a Google Drive, the same options exist in the backup. So you can come over here and you can see what backups have been done. You can download them or delete them. And it's as quick as pretty much pressing a button. So say I want to store on a local server and I just press start the backup. It's actually going out right now with a progress bar and it's going to create a backup. Now, what's really ultra sweet about this is now what it's doing is once the backup is done, wherever you stored it, whether it be Dropbox, Google Drive, or your FTP account or whatever, it's sending your Snapper account that link, okay, that file. So then basically Snapper will have access to deploy it now. You can even do this with scheduling. So if you want to come over here to Snapper backup, create a new schedule, you basically just do a new backup schedule. Okay, the backup type is going to be, you want to do maybe just database only. That's for your own usage. It has nothing to do with Snapper. Snapper cannot just take database only files. All right, you have backup interval, twice monthly, twice weekly, daily, hourly. So it would be twice monthly. So we can schedule it to run, let's say tomorrow. Okay, and then we're going to store it on the local server. We add the schedule. So what this does is it goes and it adds the schedule, and basically here it is. So basically we have the interval, next run, the destination, local server, and it's going to tell you when it's going to run on. So it's going to run on 8:07. All right, so the start date was 7:24. We have it running on pretty much, so anyway, so basically now as this goes and runs, okay, on your website, it's actually going to take the file and store it with your Snapper account without you having to do anything. So when you come over here and then you go to your uploads, you'll be able to manage your uploads right here, okay? So you'll see what's been stored over here, and then you can actually deploy them, because once they're in the Snapper system, now you can use the wizard to go ahead and deploy them. So, I mean, the power is basically all in the configuration, all right? It makes it super simple for anybody to use any storage device, okay, backup deploy, okay, any website they possibly can dream of with WordPress. Okay, it's really that simple. So I hope you enjoyed this short video demo of WP Snapper 2.0. There are some more features on the development, but I think, you know, right here, what we have right here is super powerful, and it's gonna blow away. It's pretty much, there's nothing on the market right now that can do what WP Snapper 2.0 can do. I have not seen it. Okay, so I know you customers get very excited. I'm very excited to release this bad boy. It's been reinvented, and thank you for watching this video. Okay, take care.